Hi, my name is Andre and welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's begin. Today we will take an opening of the chest, easier breaths, rounding the back and working the shoulders. Let's begin with a cat-cow movement, curving the spine, the hands coming down the knees, and then coming back up. And following our breath, we would exhale, inhale, coming up. So rounding the back, rounding the shoulders, and just following your breath. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, lower the shoulders back, and exhale, rounding. And we'll do a few more of these. You can look up and also squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then the hands coming a little bit lower. And the last one will just come back to neutral and taking what we call a belly breath. So as you breathe in, the belly will expand. And exhale, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And we'll take the two hands off to the side, reaching with one arm down and reaching with the other arm down. So a gentle side bend. So inhale and exhale. Trying to sit up tall with a straight back, so we're not leaning forward or leaning back. And the last one, good, we come back to neutral. You can just keep the hands on the legs. We're going to take a neck tuck down and a look up and over the shoulder. So let's begin with the tuck of the chin down. Inhale, looking up and over. Exhale, tuck the chin down. And we'll just alternate from one side to the other. If we could pay attention to where we're looking over the shoulder, it's up towards the ceiling. If you're sitting back in your chair, try not to use it to round, but try to sit up tall. I'm sitting a few inches away from the chair, so I have to hold my spine up nice and tall all by myself instead of relying on the chair. And we'll take one more on each side. relax here with the belly breath. And shoulder rolls going back. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll change directions, rolling the shoulders forward. Four, 3, 2, 1, and just shake it out. Reaching in our seated mountain pose, we'll take one arm up, reaching across to the outside of your leg, and we'll take a side bend up and over, hand over the head. Again, we're looking for length of the spine, and we're not trying to break, but we're trying to get a length. And just breathe naturally. In through the nose, out through the nose. Okay, we'll repeat on the other side. So taking a one arm mountain pose up, reaching across to the outside of the leg, and side bend. Coming back to center, and we'll repeat that one more time. One arm up, reaching across, and side bend. Just hold for a moment. With that hand up overhead, we'll take a wrist roll. So just take the fist and close, and a wrist roll one direction, and wrist roll the other direction. And back to center, change the other arm up. Good. Side bend, just pause for a moment. Closing the hand, and we'll take one wrist roll one direction. And change the other direction. And coming back to center. And we're going to reach to one side as if we're picking up a luggage or something, and just lifting that elbow up and back down again. We'll use the same arm. We're just lifting that elbow up and reaching down. As you reach the elbow up, try to maybe reach back with that elbow. And as you reach back, just opening the chest with a little rotation. Four. And you can look up as you sit up. 3, 2, and the last one. Reaching that elbow back. Repeat on the other side. So reaching down, picking up that luggage with one elbow, moving back. Now we'll count it down here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and just shake it out, alternating shoulder shrugs. Taking one arm up behind the head, and careful not to push on the head, but keep it relaxed. Open that elbow up. We'll take the other hand and reach it behind your back to the middle of your back. And we're going to think of leaning back into the hand. So taking the head and looking up, opening that elbow. So a slight back bend, leaning into your hand for support. And let's change to the other side. So the other arm up, hand behind the head with no pressure. Other hand behind your back. Opening the elbow and leaning into your hand backwards. And relax that back to center. Just shake it out for a moment. Shoulder roll back. And we'll just work on the shoulder opening. We'll make a nice easy movement to begin. Just hand reaching for the shoulder. And we just open the hand out to the side. We could start to follow the eyes, looking at the hand that touches the shoulder, and the eyes following the hand open. Right, touching the shoulder. When you open that hand, you can also bring that arm back, open that shoulder. Following our breath, we would inhale as we open. Exhale as we touch the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. I'll make this the last one on this side. Good, relax that arm. We'll change, touching the hand to the opposite shoulder. Open that hand. Good, taking the eyes, looking at your hand. And follow your eyes open and reach that arm back. Following our breath, inhale as we open, exhale, touching the shoulder. And let's take one more opening of the arm. Good, and relax, shoulder roll back. We're going to move to the forward part of the chair, so just scoot yourself forward, feet flat on the floor. Taking the two hands behind you, you're going to either interlace the hands, holding onto the wrist, or reaching for your arms. We'll do that all behind the back. So just reach whatever you can. Open that chest, looking up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Just hold for a few breaths. And relax that. Taking the hands, we're going to just do a forward fold. And let's go ahead and curve the back, reach down as far as you want. And you notice I have a block beside me. Sometimes if you can't reach the floor, you might put a block or something to reach to. So I'm going to reach down towards the block or the floor and just let it hang here. Slowly, let's come all the way back up, and we'll take the hands behind the back, either holding the chair or just on your hips behind you, and open the chest. All right, interlacing the fingers in front of us. Okay, we'll round the hands, fold forward, lean forward, round your back. Now, if you can keep your fingers interlaced, we'll try that. So with the hands coming overhead. Now, some of us can't keep the fingers interlaced, so we might just take the opposite wrist and we'll sway side to side. Good. Back in front, interlacing the fingers. We'll just do a flow, rounding forward, round the back, coming all the way up, side to side, one time on each side. Lower back in front, round your back, up overhead, one time side to side. Okay, rounding those fingers interlaced in front. And we'll just come back, hands to the heart, and just pause here. And just take a breath. One flow of the arms, inhale up. Exhale, fold all the way to the floor. Inhale, come halfway up, elbows up, back to the floor. And overhead, two hands way up, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, down. Inhale, overhead. Hands to the heart, and we'll do a one last flow. Inhale up. Exhale all the way to the floor. Elbows up and down. Overhead. Hands to the heart. And a belly breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.